So we have a special tasting table today. Robert has come down from Ohio bearing pawpaw. And so pawpaw is a relative of sugar apple and custard apple. It's in the Annona family. And it doesn't grow in Florida. But is it something that you grew up there, or was it grown near you? Or?
It grew basically from extreme southern Ontario down to northern Florida, and from the east coast to basically east to Texas and Nebraska, that area. They all grow wild. As far as I know, there's only one subspecies, but I know there's many cultivars that grow out there commercially.
You just find them in the wild and pick them and bring them back and freeze them and bring them down to Florida.
Yes, they're hard as wood for months. And all of a sudden, about the 4th of September, after a little bit of cool weather, you start noticing get a little softer and they get very aromatic, very nice perfumey smell to them. The aroma's amazing. And then within a few days, they'll fall off. They'll have a little inception, boom, they'll fall off the tree. And I was Saturday, September 14th, I was walking, picking up pawpaws. I can hear them hitting the ground on the black walnuts, on the acorns. You tell them a different thud, a dull thud. Pawpaw, boom. You can tell that was walnut hitting the ground. So, but they're dropping like rain. That's just,
wow.
This guy told me, what the folklore is, it's supposed to wait till after fall. You never get any. People trying to hide your stash tell you that because you never get any where they're at. Kind of like hunting the morel mushrooms and truffles, and then people aren't going to tell you what the perfect picking area is. When they're soft, you just have to be aware of the season and when they're ready. Then for a few days they are soft, they're done aground, and then they turn from wood to pudding in just a few days. It's an amazing transformation.
So I assume that you eat a whole lot of them fresh, and then whenever you can't eat, you put in the freezer?
I put them, and it's hard to try all of them. I didn't trace all of them that I put in there. Just try some. I try to get the really, really soft pudding-like consistency out instead of scraping hard stuff. But they turn just like custard pudding in just a matter of days.
So are these from different trees, or?
Yes, from different trees. And what I did, I gathered everything, harvested everything, put it in a big bucket. What I did, I had a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of pineapple juice. Just keep it from oxidizing, because that will turn into brown. It'll be like very brown, kind of like what collard. It oxidizes so fast. That keeps from oxidizing, and I can get you thin it out a little bit, like put a hand in there and just buzz it up, make a nice puree out of that. And you can put that in any kind of like pancake mix or any kind of freezette or any kind of smoothies. You know, you can make bread out of that. You can make a mango pawpaw bread if you want to. I mean, you can go wild with that. There's no limit to the imagination if you want to use those. It's already pureed.
So, Har, when your parents were growing pawpaw, did they just eat it fresh, or how did they use it?
They ate it fresh, shared it with friends and relatives, and they also froze it. They would bring me Tupperwares like that with frozen pawpaw.
And they sent you some fruit in the mail too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it tended to arrive very ugly looking, but really delicious.
They deteriorate fast. They'll be like the days. They don't. That's why you won't find the grocery store.
It's like peeling a banana and then sending it to somebody.
It turns ugly and ripe really fast. There's no way to slow it down so the refrigerator.
Yeah, if you pick them green, they soften up bitter. And yeah, it would be like shipping someone ripe bananas, because you can't ship them green and then having the banana arrive mostly black, possibly still edible. But pawpaws have to be basically shipped to arrive within 2 days, 3 at most, or they're not going to be fit to eat.
So anyway, here we have the treat of having them delivered by Robert from Ohio. So way you get the spoon.
We'll notice a little bit of bitterness too, though. It's because we had so much rain. It stopped raining in July. We didn't have probably over an inch and a half of rain the next 3 months. But I didn't put any sugar in these. So it's a natural flavor.
Okay. There's more, of course. You know, I'm just figured we have a few containers to eat, so.
So you say this has pineapple in it?
Just a little bit of pineapple juice, a little lime juice, but not enough to really taste it. Just don't want to thin it out, and I want to keep it from oxidizing so fast.
Yeah, it has nice color and everything still.
I had some in the fridge, it'll turn brown. You can just scrape that off. It's kind of like that film you get on the pudding, you cover it up.
So it has a little bit of a banana flavor in there. But it's like a combination of different fruits.
You can say banana, mango, papaya.
I've told many persons that if I had to pick one fruit on earth, it would be pawpaw of certain varieties. Some of them are actually terrible. So if you ever have a bad one, don't give up on the lot. Just
Keep on tasting.
yeah, they vary in flavor by 100%. Something from paradise and something from the other side.
One up, it was softened, but just a little firm. I opened it up anyway to try it. And it was just, I went with the color of condensed milk, evaporated milk on the inside. It tasted, you can see it was like vanilla pudding. It was crazy. Never had anything before, so that was it was like vanilla pudding.
Okay, so this is container number 2. A little bit different pawpaw, so see how much it varies from the other one. Fairly similar.
Like a little sweeter.
Yeah,
It's
a little
hard
bit
to tell.
smoother flavor to it.
When I
Yeah.
cut them up, I didn't taste like each one to see if they were bitter or not. I just carved out the soft stuff that I could. Try to avoid most of the firmer texture. You know, there's plenty. I had bags and bags of them, so I knew I'd get plenty of pulp. I wasn't worried about scraping it to the skin.
Right.
Because a lot of times, well, you know, like I was describing some of these, like the mangoes, close to that skin, you get a bitter flavor.
Yeah.
You can avoid, you know where that's at, how you can just avoid that.
Up north, people are making many fancy recipes, sauces and mousses and ice creams and wines, even from pawpaw.
Yeah, it's really, you know, from my perspective, it's amazing that it's just one fruit in here because it tastes like a combination.
And my best exclamation of flavor that I find in it, I've got some for you later. Try a pineapple dum dum.
No?
That's what these taste like. I got some for you. It has that taste and aftertaste. Just like that. Pineapple. What people come up with a laboratory, you know, to make something taste like pineapple.
Okay, so these are the fruits
That's the whole
themselves.
one.
Guys. This is fun. I have to show the camera because this is, you know, trophies to get to experience this.
That's probably a little larger than average size. They're really good because we had so much rain the previous year in the spring and the summer. They didn't have any problem growing. Kind of like big potatoes or real big peanuts. Big potatoes. Very thin skin.
You can see what I was
Very-
talking about. They're arriving ugly when my parents would send them. So most customers, if you sent them something like this, I mean, if
They wouldn't be thrilled.
if they arrived like this,
Unless they knew it.
yeah,
expect me to eat that?
the Better Business Bureau would be flooded with complaints.
Oh, this is delicious.
I froze them for about 2 weeks just by themselves, like a hard stone, and I put them in water and froze that.
So you got the de-seeded one. I gave Robert all the seeds here. Sorry about that.
It's got multiple seeds, and what I find interesting about the pawpaw is, I looked at the other Annonas. They have that central stem that goes down. It looks like you have the little wedges and segments coming off that, and with the seed embedded in that. The pawpaws are totally different. The stem comes in, and they're all oriented like this.
And usually 2 rows of seeds.
Yes. You could have 4 to 6 to 8 seeds in each row.
Okay, so I guess I'll show the seeds and the non-seeds here. Hey, hey. So do you think that these other ones are going to taste different from this one?
It's very possible. But it will pretty much from the same tree. But even from the same tree, it will have a difference. Because each tree will have different ripening times. And some either they'll fall off by themselves, or you can just gently shake the tree and they will fall off. As long as they're soft, they will fall off.
But they don't really bruise too much when they fall, or what?
Not too much, but sometimes they'll do if they fall on solid ground. Most times they'll fall in there. And they like to grow basically along creeks. They like understory and along creeks. So they don't like total shade. They don't like total sun. They like to go in the understory. And they'll fall in the leaf bed, so it doesn't get too bruised. But if you don't get them in a day or two, I guarantee you, 4-legged or 8-legged critters will get them. Because they are so aromatic. I mean, imagine a raccoon and you smell those for miles.
Hey.
Well, I was thinking it was kind of strange.
That's what they taste like. They taste, because I didn't, knowing what I've had in there, it didn't taste any different. Just a little bit of pineapple, I feel like a tablespoon, and each one of them's a tablespoon of lime juice. And that's basically all it does.
You're right.
Pretty much.
You got that similar taste going on, right?
So
That's my description of what these pawpaws.
the pineapple dum dum is a good similar flavor to the pawpaw when you mix just a little bit of the lime and pineapple juice.
You give those to hair joints or the banks, and they would give those away, and I pick those up. That's what pawpaws taste like. You were in on that. That's what to me, these taste buds here.
So in case you don't live where pawpaws are, you can just go out and get a pineapple dum dum.
You can rummage through the little bin that they have those in, get yourself some of those.
So anyway, we're into pawpaw number 2, and so we'll see how this one tastes.
Really soft. They really came out better than I expected, because I didn't know what to expect. Experiment. Kind of freeze those. I think they really help to preserve them. They'll freeze them and put them in there in an ice. Keep them cold like that. They say that you keep them for about a week in the fridge. Like I say, on the shelf, 2 or 3 days, and that's it.
Yep, again, very creamy.
This one's quite nice.
Right towards the edge. out of these. So they're a real beautiful seed.
It seems like the different parts of the pawpaw are different flavors. It might just be a level of ripeness because the one near the skin up top is more firm and it's pleasant, but not quite as sweet. So same tree, two fruits from the same tree, and they're different. We got one more to.
The other one probably came off the tree greener. This one tastes more mature.
Sure. There's a day or two. See, that has no seeds, so you don't know which way you're got it. It's just like it's just potluck with both. So kind of split them open. You might maybe able to twist them like an avocado.
Okay, this one opened up a little different from the last. Sort of fun how it looks like that.
Really oriented because you can see where the stem was. The seeds are right as this as opposed to going out like that. That's a lot of notice that I've seen.
Well, here, I was going to take the seeds this time, and here, I'll give you two of the, the other one here. Har gets the seeds all the time.
Sometimes the best flavors right around the seeds.
Now you were saying that seed sometimes influences the flavor. Is that where basically the flavors and everything are developed? All those developed from the seed from the valve?
Well, I'm no expert on the chemistry of it, but I have read that seeds do produce growth regulators, you might say hormones, that exude out into the pulp and do influence the development of the pulp.
This is very nice. This is very smooth.
If you get good ones in there, you allow them to mature properly. It doesn't take long to get used to the flavors to really develop and taste. If they harvest too early,
You say this one's
bitter.
from the same tree? I think it's from a different
it
tree.
could be very well be bitter.
Everything about it is different.
Okay, 1, 2, I've seen as many as 8 to a cluster. Depending. That's all where some people who like to harvest these will hang up roadkill on the trees because the flower itself has a rotting flesh kind of aroma. The butterflies and the beetles will come in and pollinate them. They start out female and change males and you have to get them going.
So how tall do these trees grow?
Maybe 15 to 30 feet. They're not real tall. They're not very big around either. So it's even more a nice understory tree. You might brush the shade. You like not soggy. Mangoes.
Yeah, definitely three different flavors. 3 fruits, 3 different flavors.
So maybe this is just less ripe than the others. No.
There's no bitterness to it or anything.
Right.
It's very enjoyable.
The texture is firmer, but maybe it's a stage of ripeness. But I do like it.
From putting some back up. The other one like a custard. It's very soft. It's a beautiful color. The one I cut in a couple of years ago, it tasted like vanilla pudding. It looked like covered of condensed milk. And the outside was still green. I thought, is this going to be good or not? Well, I'll try it. It's amazing. So you don't know from tree to tree, from year to year. I should have enough pulp to last quite a while. That's the family
taste it until next season.
I'm gonna experiment with some pancake batter. I can see put bananas, put some of that in there, make a French toast, make a batter for that.
That first one was quite bitter to my taste buds, and the other two were fine.
Yeah, it's all three of them had a different flavor. All were enjoyable, but I think my favorite was the last one. That was
Creamy, milder flavor, bitterness.
So thank you very much, Robert. That was a big treat. We
It's a pleasure.
haven't had PawPaw for a while. I had it once before. It's very nice.
Did I ever bring you some that my folks sent me?
Yeah. That was very good. Yeah. I think I had that once.
Well, they sent me several different ones. Some of those were pretty awful, and some of them were wonderful.
When the people gamble, you
Yeah.
never know. Each one is different, like children, right? They're all different.
But anyway, thank you both for tasting the PawPaw, bringing the PawPaw and tasting the PawPaw.